Good morning, Justin. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's April 2nd. It's still rainy outside. Doesn't quite feel like baseball season still, but I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, no more pranks today, huh?
No. I saw good ones. The internet was pretty funny last night.
Oh, God. People were going nuts. But anyway, so we're talking a basic warm-up for baseball players, softball players, things they can do to prepare their shoulders and their bodies to play sport. This could apply to a track athlete, too, maybe a thrower who is javelin athlete or a shot put or something like that, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody that's throwing, overhead throwing, basically, I feel like it could apply to anyone.
Yeah. All right. So we got 5 minutes. So let's roll. We're down actually to 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So let's get through this. First step is, heart rate elevation. We both believe that getting your heart rate up and getting the blood flowing so that your tissue permeates with oxygen and blood will protect that tissue the best. We recommend probably doing that for 5 to 10 minutes to really get the blood flowing and get the oxygen out there. What do you think about that, Justin?
I agree. And I think first you could even start with like a quick, jog or a quick couple of sprints, and then you can go into your normal, lunges or whatever kind of dynamic warm up that you usually do. I think that's where that term really came from, was you're not just statically stretching across, you're going to be moving dynamically. So that way, when you're trying to get your shoulder, your legs, all this stuff to the end range that you're trying to ask for in a game, that you're ready to do that. So
yeah, get the tissue loose, get it going, and ready to actually warm up. So
yeah, and I think a lot of people, it's kind of tough sometimes. It's cold out or whatever, but it almost a good rule is like you should be sweating a little bit before you begin your throwing or your arm warm up. Let's just say so.
So what do we have for step 2?
Step 2, I'm going to show a few, probably like 3 exercises you can do just to warm up real quick, and call it a shoulder opener, where it's pretty simple. You have your palms up, you bring them up to your shoulder, and then out to the side. Yep, so you're at the bottom, scoop up to the top to the shoulder, and then out. And so you can just do that for a little bit. That's really just trying to open up the shoulder, and you can get it to go as smooth, as fast as you'd like.
Oh yeah, I can feel that loosening out and getting the blood flowing.
Yeah, and so that was the first one. That's pretty quick. And then the next one is just probably a traditional arm circle. You can go forward. You can start small. You can get big. You can get real big. And you can do it with a baseball, or you can do it with 2 baseballs in each hand, or if you got giant hands, you can go 3 and do those forwards and backwards. Those are pretty I'd say common practice in an arm warm-up. And the next one would just be a quick field goal series, which you wouldn't think field goals in baseball, but you basically will get your arms up at 90. You can be holding a baseball 1, 2, or 3. You probably honestly only need 1. And you're just going to rotate your elbows. You're going to start I say going down first. And then you can start bottom and go up. And you'll be burning out pretty quick, and you can even go out to the side. And so I think I'd really like that one, as far as like a quick, your shoulder will definitely be burning. Your rotator cuff's got to do some work to keep you ready. So and
that equates pretty closely to an exercise that I like, the wall angels, that I do with a lot of my patients that are older. Getting those scapula to stabilize. Those muscles are so important.
Absolutely. And I think you feel a little bit looser after doing it when you go to pick up that ball. If you've been holding on to 2 or 3 in your hands, you're like, oh, this one feels light, and you're ready to go. But the last one is just a basic forearm stretch. You can go all 4 ways, forward, back, both sides. You could even do it on the floor too. You could have your hands on. So that's my quick warm up.
Yeah.
Something basic. I think you just got to have a couple of baseballs, or you don't even need a couple of baseballs. Like you said, Pat, you can feel your shoulders kind of working even just without.
Yeah. And then, lastly, I really encourage band work. I like the resistance work. I think it's really good for the muscles and tendons to stabilize and prepare for the actual strain of the activity. We got about 20 seconds to go, but, real quick. Oh, man. But arm at 90, external rotation. Try to keep your shoulders stable when you're doing this, and then arm at 90, internal rotation. You can actually move your arm in as much as 30 degrees. Justin taught me that a few minutes ago. He learned that from a lot of his rehab. But anything you want to add, Justin? We just hit the 5-minute mark, so.
No, that's probably something that anybody can do at home. It's pretty basic, pretty quick. I think most people will have the equipment to do that, even if it's a light resistance band. And really, if you want a full like baseball warm up for a day, you're going to be active, or just a little bit more to do to kind of feel ready to go, just send me an email or head over to my Facebook page, and the link that's in my bio will head you to a routine and a way to contact me. So I can definitely help in this time of no baseball. So
yeah, same thing with me. If you need like an off day workout or you're dealing with an injury, reach out to us. Facebook, Instagram, whatever. We're accessible and we're happy to help. So let's just keep working, get through this together, and we'll be there on the other side.
Absolutely, I agree. So as soon as this is over, I think everybody's going to be itching to get outside and play some baseball. So I'm excited.
I definitely am. Talk to you later, bud.